Hello, everybody, and welcome to Studio 76's Dungeons and Dragons podcast. I am Grayson Moon. I am the podcast manager, and today we will be playing Dungeons and Dragons. I will be playing as the Dungeon Master. We will be playing a sort of plane-hopping interdimensional sort of adventure, but before I get into that, let me go around the table and introduce all of the other players and their characters.
Hi, my name is Coby Crisler. I am the current executive content producer for Studio 76. I will be playing as Shaighleigh, that is spelled Shaighleigh, and she is a human wizard. Shaighleigh's really cool.
Yeah.
She's really good at what she does as a wizard. Like, everyone loves Shaighleigh. Shaighleigh's like pretty well known as a wizard. And I believe she's also working for the company today.
Yes. She's quite influential. You might say she's a bit of an influencer.
She might be a little bit of an influencer of the wizarding world. She's on those orb waves.
Excellent. Okay, moving on to Will.
All right. I am Will Edwards. I'm the lead editor for Studio 76, and I will be playing Chip Andale, the halfling samurai.
Didn't realize he was a halfling.
Yeah, he's a halfling. Anything else you want to let us know about him?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great guy. He's paid all his parking tickets, He does his work.
Good. Excellent. All right, and finally, Herminia.
Herminia Lemus. I am Studio 76's Outreach and Engagement Director, and I will be playing as Mr. Ironhide. He is down-to-earth, pretty cool, minotaur, a druid. He's pretty cool, even though he's kind of shy.
Is he as cool as Shaighleigh, though?
He's cooler than Shaighleigh.
Shaighleigh doesn't believe that.
Oh, wow.
That's
we
true.
already have some conflict in the group.
We'll see.
I was afraid this is how it's going to go.
All right, so that is our cast for today, and what they are doing is they are part of the Waldo Trading Guild. Now, the Waldo Trading Guild they're not just any sort of, trading company. They're an interdimensional trading company, and what that means is they hop between different planes, different dimensions to deliver goods that aren't easily obtainable or maybe not obtainable at all at very fast speeds, and more importantly, at very high prices. Now, most studiers of the cosmology of the world know that there is the astral plane and the physical realms. However, something that not a lot of people know about is there's actually a space between the astral plane and the material world that's colloquially known as the outside. And the outside is what the Waldo Trading Guild uses to expedite their travel. It is very dangerous. In order to sign on, you just have to be a little bit insane. But that is obviously no problem for our crew here.
Shaighleigh's completely normal.
We'll see about that. You guys are currently on an expedition to the kingdom of Verandia, in the plane of Yakur, importing some specific items. Maybe you don't all know exactly what you're importing. But you are under the command of Commodore Finch, a rather eccentric hill dwarf, who very much enjoys what he does, has a lot of faith in the company and its people, and has a surprising aptitude for mental math, to the point where on an expedition, he, within his head, can tally up the total cost of the expedition and is very rarely ever more than a handful of coins off. However, this specific trip has run into a bit of issues recently. On the way to Verandia, a wave of some sort of energy from the outside knocked the caravan off course, and they were knocked into a different plane than they were planning on going to. And in this big crash sort of thing, a bunch of parts were damaged. And all of you are currently just milling about, waiting to see what's going on top of this sort of plateau in a wide, empty expanse. You can't really see anything. There's no features in the local area. The sky is a little purple, but you don't worry too much about that, You guys have seen plenty of weird things in your time here, so that doesn't particularly worry you. As you're just sort of sitting about, are you guys doing anything specific while you're waiting to figure out what's going on? If you can do anything?
I think Shaighleigh is already arguing with Commander Finch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
About anything specific?
She's probably trying her hardest not to call him names when she really wants to call him names, and she wants to blame him for this problem. She wants to be blaming Commander Finch for this problem.
All right, anything else? Guys, are you two doing anything specific?
Mr. Ironhide is judging, definitely. Getting some Karen vibes over here.
Rude.
I'm just sitting around. I'm just waiting for our orders. I don't get paid to think things. So I'll wait.
Excellent. I'm sure that you are a very favorite employee with that sort of attitude. After a few minutes of milling about, of some complaining and some indignation, Commodore Finch calls together a group of 9 of the caravan guards and assorted staff. He brings you together and he says,
Well, it seems that this will not be a very quick or easy fix. In fact, it seems that we have 3 pieces of the lead carriage which are broken beyond repair, and we will have to find replacements for. Unfortunately, this plane does not seem very inhabited, if at all. The pieces that are damaged are the planar assembler, which is what makes sure that we return to a plane in one piece and not our pieces scattered about. The phase stabilizer, which prevents the carriage from being crushed by the forces of the outside. And the ether cord reel, which makes sure that the Pathfinder can find their way back to our headquarters after the trip is done. Now, I have done a little bit of scrying on my own, and I have found that there are some neighboring planes that we can send some recovery teams to find replacements for all of these. And he points to you 3 and he says, you 3 will be on the first recovery team to find the planar assembler. I trust there will not be any issues with you 3 going together.
I have to go out on the field.
Yes?
Shaighleigh's very upset, visibly very upset by this. What do you mean I have to go out on the field? This was your fault, remember? Remember what we talked about?
Well, you can discuss it later if you wish to.
Whatever.
At the moment, we have no way of getting home, so if you want to see your paycheck, or if you ever wish to see your precious followers again, then unfortunately this has to happen.
And he calls over another higher-ranking member of the guild. This is what you all know as a Pathfinder. These are the people who sort of find their way through the outside. This one is Pathfinder Terrence. He's a bit of a younger wizard. He's been on a handful of runs now. Somewhat successful. He's kind of been taken under the wing of Finch. And Finch says, this is, as you know, this is Pathfinder Terrence. He will give you all your way of getting home. And Terrence steps forward and he says, well, so I know that you all don't really have planar traveling capabilities. So what I can give you guys is I can cast a spell on you that's called the ethereal amulet. So what it does is it will summon an amulet of ether around your neck. Like standard jewelry. I don't really wear much, but
Clearly.
I'm trying to talk here. Thank you. And when you crush the pearl at the end of the amulet, it will transport you back here. Now, luckily, this does require a complete aligning of your body and will, so it can't be crushed by accident. You have to purposefully crush it in order to return here. Are there any questions about how it works? I mean, I feel like it's pretty simple.
What does it feel like to crush it?
I've never used it myself. I mean, I can travel through the planes myself. I don't need to use it, so
Well, then
can't
why aren't you
tell
going
you.
out there if you can travel through the plains yourself?
Because I have to send other people. It's not just you guys that matter.
Whatever.
All right. And then he steps forward and he casts a spell on all of you, and this sort of blue-tinged, transparent necklace appears around your neck, and sure enough, there is this round pearl about the size of about half your fist at the end of it. It's pretty big. And after it appears, it kind of fades until it's almost completely invisible.
Oh, Thank goodness. It was so gaudy. I didn't want anyone to see me wearing that.
It does not match my eyes.
He gets it.
And then Finch steps forward and he says,
Well, then I believe it is time to send all of you out on the expedition. I don't quite know where it is you're going. I only know the general vagueness of the location of the plane within cosmology. I don't know anything about the plane itself. I also don't know where specifically the plane assembler is. Hopefully some of the locals will know some more leads on where to find it. I wish you all luck, and don't come back without the assembler.
One question.
Yes.
If we find a plane that's already assembled, could we just come back with that instead?
he looks at you for a long moment, and then he raises his hand and starts casting the spell. After a short ritual, a purplish light envelops all of you, and after a few seconds of kind of feeling like you're kind of being stretched like Play-Doh, you suddenly find yourself in a completely different location. You are standing at what appears to be the end of a street, with a sign nearby that says Shady Acres. And along this road are a bunch of houses lined, about 2 stories or so, some of them, some 1-story houses. They look very, very well made, with very smooth materials. Almost, as you players would know, they look almost like modern houses, like we would have nowadays. And as you're sort of standing here kind of getting your bearings, as this sort of trip is a little disorienting, a man approaches you who appears to be an elf. He's wearing a sort of gray-green cloak with a teal polo shirt and blue jeans. And he approaches you, and he says, I don't think I've seen any of you before. Are you all new to the neighborhood?
Yes. We just moved in.
Yes.
Oh, you just moved in. Which houses? Where?
The 4th one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. The fourth one.
Fourth from where?
Oh, just right next to the 3rd one, but
And
not
the
as
fifth
far as
one.
the 5th one. Yeah,
Right over there.
in between those two.
Like, have you met any of your neighbors yet? Do you know who they are?
No, not just yet. We haven't met anyone just yet, no.
Okay, then, perfect for you guys. We're actually having an HOA meeting right now. I can come introduce you to everybody.
Oh,
Sure. That would be great.
wonderful.
All right.
Can I talk to everyone to the side for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we weren't given any clear instructions. We'll be with you in just one moment. Sorry. We weren't given very clear instructions, and now we don't know where we are, and we don't even know what part we're looking for. So, and clearly no one's taking leadership here. So I think I should take leadership here.
Of course you do. Yes. Of course.
I'll ignore that comment, because we have things to get done, okay? Everyone just follow my lead. We need to go to this HOA meeting, whatever that means, to lay low.
I've heard tale of the HOA. It is an evil, evil place. We must be on guard.
Excellent.
See, someone's a little more helpful.
I'm always on guard.
Oh, on guard?
On guard.
Whatever. Okay, we're ready. Where's this HOB thing?
The HOA. I believe it is in Catherine and Montgomery's house today. They're just a few houses down. It should be very quick to get to them.
Oh, they live in the 7th house, right?
No.
Oh.
Oh, is that Terrence and other Terrence in the 7th house? Then?
I think it's Patricia in the 7th house.
He just stands there looking at all of you for a moment, and he says, so you guys haven't met any of the neighbors. We don't have anybody by those names in this neighborhood.
I'm usually so good at intuiting names. I just assumed I had it, but no, I haven't actually talked.
Yeah, we're ready for the HOA meeting anyways.
All right. Okay, and then he starts leading you guys down the road along the concrete sidewalk, and as you're walking, he turns to me and he says, so, is it like, some sort of polycule thing, or like roommates, or...
Ew, no, we're roommates. You
Oh,
know
you're
how expensive
roommates.
homes can be.
Not that expensive.
Oh, so you have a lot of money though?
Oh, no, I'm a I just.
Are you questioning our status?
Oh no, obviously not. And then
I'm sorry to insinuate anything, but can we just not talk about our financials right now?
he just says, okay, all right. They're just right here. And he leads you to this this wide 2-story house. It has a carriage sitting out front. He leads you inside, and there's this loud, raucous sound of talking inside. There are tons of conversations happening at once. He also turns to me and says, "Oh, and by the way, I'm Quentin. I'm part of the neighborhood watch here. Making sure that everybody here stays safe, and that nothing untoward happens in the neighborhood."
Only toward.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I'm glad you understand.
I get it. I lived in New York.
New York?
Oh yeah, you remember York? They made a sequel.
Man, it must be a small town. I've never heard of it before.
It's far. It's like the 8th town.
You guys really like numbers,
Close
don't you?
to Newer York.
Shaighleigh's motioning towards the two, like putting her hand over like her like throat and like the straight hand. Stop talking.
I give Shaighleigh a confused look and start reaching for my sword.
No.
I put my hands down.
Yes.
Quentin has not noticed any of this. He is fully engaged now in this sort of HOA meeting that's happening right now. And inside there are, how many people are in the HOA? About 8, 9 people around, sitting in a bunch of folding chairs, talking right now. He leads you all inside.
They were all outside?
They're inside.
Oh, okay.
He led you inside.
Okay.
And he says, hello, everybody. I found these people wandering outside. I believe that they're new neighbors right now.
Yes.
Yes. 4th house.
4th house.
Yep, 4th.
All right. Can you all please introduce yourselves for these lovely folk, for the HOA?
Oh, of course. My name's Shaighleigh, and I don't talk much.
I give Shaighleigh a knowing wink. My name is Chip Andale.
Excellent.
I look down at my feet. I'm Steelback.
They all look at you for a second, and then Quentin says, well, welcome to the neighborhood. And then from a chair, a tabaxi woman slowly stands up, and she looks at all of you quizzically, and she says, now, I think that I know adventurers when I see them. Not many people go around the neighborhood armed, looking at your sword and your scimitars and your sickle. And she says,
those are decorative.
These are my emotional support swords.
I use these to trim the hedges.
She says, now normally we don't like adventurers in this neighborhood. We think they only bring trouble. But luckily, we do have a problem that we think that you guys can solve right now. Unfortunately, a dragon has moved into an old abandoned steel mill nearby, and well, we're just causing all sorts of trouble, and we just don't like it, and we want it removed.
Like a big dragon?
Probably. I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's big. Most dragons are.
Is it a thick dragon?
I think their scales are usually thick.
This is what I was referring to. Thank you.
And she steps forward and she motions to shake all of your hands, and she says, I'm Catherine Pallerow. My wife over there is Montgomery, the dwarf that was sitting next to me.
The dwarf?
Yes.
I mean, nothing.
Okay.
Shaighleigh's gonna like pull Mr. Ironhide over and go, like lean in and go, that's a little weird combo, don't you think?
I shake her hand enthusiastically.
Excellent.
I mean, how do you think they like?
I
Never mind.
don't want to think that.
I can't stop thinking that.
Already.
She says, Well, so if you take care of that dragon, we can waive your HOA fees for the first few years, and we can overlook you having that adventurer lifestyle.
So, like, kill the dragon and, like...
I mean, it doesn't need to be dead. It just needs to be gone.
Oh. Maybe we could do that? Like, I don't know. We're not really here for a dragon.
This dragon's not been assembling planes, has it?
Plane?
I just nod. I only continue to nod.
Are you guys like some sort of like either polycule or something?
No, we're roommates.
Whatever. Just get rid of the dragon and
Just roommates.
Can we eat the dragon?
I mean, we won't stop you, but it's kind of strange.
This is the most unachievable trio in the world. Trio, not three. They're getting nothing done.
Should we do it?
Do what?
Kill the dragon.
How much money? No, you're not giving us money.
Well,
So wait,
we are in the 4th house, and I know the HOA fees do add up, so I do think we should take this deal.
Oh, you're right.
And I will remind you guys, dragons usually do have hoards of treasure.
They have hoards?
Of treasure.
Yes.
Great big treasure.
Let's do it for the shiny things.
Do you think they got like some jewelry lying around? Because I've been a little low on cash.
Like the dragon or the HOA members?
She's asking about the dragon, but a thought crosses her mind about how nice this house looks.
Catherine says, well, I don't know, maybe.
I'm in.
Well, before you leave, let me just introduce you to everybody. Obviously, that's my wife, Montgomery, over there.
Mm-hmm.
Over there, those two humans, that's Sandra and Cliff Bizan. Over there is Davis and David Moonbrook. That's the human and the half-elf. Over there is Tannel Brooker. He's that half-orc. He's a coach for the local high school. And then over there is that halfling is Daryl Lightwind. So happy to see you guys.
Yeah, it's great to meet you.
Don't come back until the dragon's gone.
Like at all? But what if we like needed help?
I mean, I don't know how we could help you.
Okay, whatever.
And then Tannel Brooker, the half-orc, actually stands up and he says, actually, I do have something that might help.
Yes.
And he, for whatever reason, he already has a sheath on his back that he apparently looks to carry around with him all the time. And he pulls out this sword and he says, this is a family heirloom that we have carried in my family for generations. It is a sword of dragon slaying. I'm sure at least one of you knows how to wield a sword.
Shaighleigh's already going to grab the sword, and no, she doesn't know how to wield the sword.
If you have a generational heirloom of a dragon-slaying sword, why do you need us for this problem?
I'm just a high school coach. I don't fight things. I teach soccer. My family may have fought stuff, but I don't.
It's okay, we'll handle it. Could you guys just do us another favor in addition to like waiving our fees? If you see any like weird hunks of metal laying about that look like just weird and like they don't belong here, can you just like let us know?
If you see a plane being assembled, I would like to be the first to know.
Catherine looks at you and says, okay, I mean, Tannel's carriage is a little weird. If you know what I say, it's a Tammin make. You know, they make really weird carriages, and she just has this really awkward laugh that just nobody else laughs at.
That was really funny.
That was not funny.
She kind of glares at you and she says, "All right, bye now."
Chip, knock it off.
I speak the truth. I'm a man of the people.
The people don't like you already, Chip.
Still their man, though.
I will give you. I will give Will Sword of Dragon Slaying.
Oh, dope.
So we'll just...
It is. We'll say it's a scimitar compatible.
Okay. Did he just take it from Shaighleigh's hand?
Absolutely.
Shaighleigh's gonna let him have it just because it was heavy. It was heavy anyways. I didn't want to carry it.
Quentin leads you guys out of the house, and he kind of points off in the northwesterly direction. And he says, "The old steel mill is up that way. It's the old Yellow Cake steel mill. It was abandoned a couple years ago when all the steel manufacturing moved to the city nearby. So there may still be some stuff lingering there besides the dragon. So I would just say to be careful."
You want us to go to an old abandoned steel mill?
Yes, that's what we were just talking about. Yes.
And what do you want us to do there?
He looks at you and he says, "I don't." And he glances over to the other two and he says, "Is he like
That place
all
is gotta
there?"
be, like, so dirty.
And he looks at all of you and he says, I don't know if I'll be seeing you guys again." And he just walks back into the house.
Okay, guys. That was a disaster.
Okay, that went really well, I think.
I think you should stop talking, is what I think.
But then how will everyone know what I'm thinking?
No one needs to know that. Don't we agree, Mr. Steelback?
This is between you two.
Whatever, let's just start going to the steel mill. It's probably gross.
So you guys travel. It's about, let's say, like a 2-hour walk from the neighborhood. And sure enough, there is this old abandoned building on top of this big hill. And there's an old abandoned sign that has letters falling off that says Yellow Cake Steel Mill. It's a pretty big building with some smokestacks rising from it. All of them, well, not all of them, 2 of them are still pumping smoke now.
I thought he said this place was abandoned.
True.
Why is there still smoke?
It
And
looks
why didn't he tell us it was 2 hours away?
Things are going rough for Shaighleigh.
This is the worst day of Shaighleigh's life, in all honesty.
Perhaps there's some hooligan teenagers in there smoking.
Smoking through the smokestack.
I draw my sword.
Okay, so as you guys approach closer, it looks to be there is the front doors, but then there also seems to be, and that is on the southern side of the building. There also seems to be 2 sort of shipping yards, sort of like garages, on the eastern and western side as well. So how do you guys approach this factory?
Do you guys... Okay, so we're here for the plane assemblers or whatever else. And I don't think it's in there because I feel like it would have broken through a wall or something. And also, how did the dragon get in there? If there's no... did he just walk in through the front door or something?
Perhaps, in a way, he's always been in the steel mill.
Chip, I really want you to take it to heart when I tell you to stop talking.
I will take that to heart.
As
I
much
will
as
not
I-
stop talking, though.
maybe he has a point.
that he should keep talking.
Maybe the dragon is smoking.
Oh.
If this dragon has a nicotine addiction, we can simply outweigh him by cutting off his supply.
Okay, guys, I don't think that's going to be helpful. Maybe we should just knock.
Or we charge.
Through the front door.
Yes.
I would like to kick the front door with my little stubby foot.
So yeah, you go forward, and you go to kick the door, and your foot hits up against it, and it doesn't move. It's a pull door.
Chip.
Hang on. I've almost got this. I kick even harder.
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
That's a nat 1.
You put your foot up to kick, and then you just fall backwards.
I look up at the sky and I say, I'm open. It's all open sky in there.
Shaighleigh's going to walk on top of him. Shaighleigh's going to step on his body and open the door.
All right, the door creaks loudly open, just practically yelling as it's opened. And inside, it looks like a a sort of almost sort of reception area. There's a reception desk and a number of chairs. There's a bunch of cobwebs hanging in the doorways, in the corners of the room. But it doesn't look like there's anything important in here.
Do you guys think this is like some sort of hazing ritual for the HOB?
Perhaps we could teach them a lesson.
There is a door in front of you leading northward and a door to your right leading eastward.
Okay. Guys, I've seen a lot of scary situations at my time as a really famous wizard, and we shouldn't be away from each other. Like, we shouldn't split up. So, like, remember what we're here for the company. We need this money. I need this money. I don't know about you two, but I need this money. What should we do?
I agree. I think we should find the dragon.
I second that.
I think we should avoid the dragon. Well, you hear we don't need to help those people. We just need to get the thing and get out of here.
Shaighleigh, I am going to be honest with you. I have not seen combat in so long. I live to fight.
Why did we hire you?
There is a hole in my soul.
Well, if you want to run off and go get yourself killed by a dragon, I'm fine by that, because then you'll stop talking.
As soon as he said, if you want to run off, I started booking it towards the door to the right.
The door to the right? All right, you kick it open?
Yes, my signature move.
All right, well, this one does open outward, so this one actually works. And you find yourself in what seems to be a sort of locker room, rows of lockers alongside the walls. It looks like most of them have been cleaned out at this point. There is, however, an old first aid station on the wall. It doesn't look like it's been cleaned out.
I'd like to rip it off the wall and try and pocket it.
The entire first aid station?
Shaighleigh's at the door now, but she hasn't entered the room. She's just like watching cautiously from the doorway.
All right, if you want to try to rip it off the wall, give me another strength check.
A 2. Wait. A 3, actually.
3.
+1.
Oh, boy. All right, well, you go to try to yank it off the wall, and you pull, and it doesn't move at all. You pull again, it does not move at all. And you pull again, and just this big cloud of dust comes from the ceiling and just completely coats you.
I walk away defeated. There's no way I could possibly.
Shaighleigh's gonna very annoyingly clack through the locker. like her feet are just clacking in the darkness, and she's just gonna open the first aid thing.
All right, inside that first aid cabinet, you find 2 potions of healing.
Ooh, guys, I'm taking these.
They are just common potions of healing. There is the card for you that tells you how much they heal for.
Maybe it wasn't bad coming here, guys. They've got drinks.
I love my cocktails.
It's probably aged really well in here.
All right, okay. What is your next move?
Is there anything else in this room we see, or is it just...
Not immediately.
Are there any
It's
other
a whole lot of lockers.
any other exits?
Benches.
Or was it just the way we came?
There is a door to the north
In the locker room, or is that the
in the
other
locker room.
Shaighleigh's gonna cautiously move up to that door.
All right, you gonna peek through?
No, she's just gonna listen.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception check then.
And that's a 3.
Three.
Does that get plus anything? Oh, here. I don't think I have perception, no. No, I don't get anything from it.
When you start listening, you think you hear this great pounding drum on the other side. And after a second, you realize that's just your heartbeat.
Guys, there's something really loud in there.
Mr. Ironhide is gonna attempt to bust the door open.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength check then.
This team is inefficient.
Yes, kick.
It was.
Okay. And then go ahead and add your strength modifier.
Is that a 2?
+2.
+2.
So that is a total of what?
10.
10. Yeah, we'll say that with that, you You rear up and you just kick the door clean off its hinges.
Mr. Ironhide doesn't talk much, but he gets most of the work done.
And it clatters down onto the ground. And beyond, it looks to be an old break room of sorts. There's a bunch of tables with chairs and stuff. There's some counters with some old cans of food and coffee grounds. Doesn't on your first glance, it doesn't seem like there's anything immediately useful to you unless you want to have some really expired food, which Chip might.
I've never met a food better than me. I'd like to take the nearest food and just take one bite.
So it is in a can.
would like to
I
punch
presume
the
that
can.
that wouldn't be an issue for
No.
you. Just go ahead and chomp into that steel.
Yes.
Tastes very metallic, very dusty. Get some hints of glue and paper in there.
Shaighleigh's gonna very, not too discreetly, because she doesn't think Chip will notice, but she's gonna, also, again, pull Mr. Ironhide aside and go, so, do you have any attachment to him? Because I'm thinking if he, gets in the way and we just need to book it, we can just let him go.
Nonsense. We're a team.
We're not a good team.
We are the A team. I was not listening. I just said that.
Yeah, just out of the blue.
Love the confidence, Chip. Keep
You
it up.
got it.
Keep it up. Whatever, Mr. Ironhide. All I'm saying is he's gonna get in the way sooner or later. What else is in this room?
Nothing else that you can immediately find.
No other doors.
Just by glancing. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to describe doors. There is a door to your left and to your right, to the east and to the west.
I'm assuming the one to the east might go back outside. No.
I'd like to sniff the door to the right, see if I can smell any dragon.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
We're moving so slow through this warehouse. I like how it's supposed to be a dragon too.
18.
18.
Oh.
So you go up and you take a big sniff, and on the other side of this door, you do smell some sulfur and smoke coming from the other side of this door.
Why are you smelling the door?
I smell something from behind this door. I would like to open it.
All right. You open it, and inside seems to be it looks like a forge of some sort. It looks like this was a steel mill. It looks like where a lot of this steel was crafted and maybe crafted into specific parts. There are a number of furnaces inside, as well as a big sort of I don't know what you'd call it, like a big crucible in the center. All these furnaces seem to be actively going right now. They're pumping out smoke. They're pumping out heat and fire.
So, if this place was abandoned, why would they just leave these things running for...
They're stupid.
They're stupid.
There is also a door on the north of this room.
I'll take the north door.
It seems like such a waste of energy. And they said they weren't rich.
All right, so you guys are going to go through and use the north door?
Shaighleigh's just confused in this room. She's still thinking about why this is running for such a long time.
All right. You guys begin walking through the room, and as you do, you hear the sort of bubbling from the centrifuge in the center.
From the main room with the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And this gout of fire spits from the centrifuge. But this gout of fire does not go away. It stays. You quickly deduce that this is a fire sprout, which is a smaller fire elemental.
Oh, no.
Everybody go ahead and roll for initiative.
Nat 20. For
So go ahead.
initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, plus 2. I'm 22.
I am 15.
21.
Okay.
All right.
I like how we've achieved nothing, but Shaighleigh found some potions. You
I
kicked
ate
down
metal.
no doors and 8 metal, and Ironhide's kicked down 1 door successfully. You've been the most successful so far.
Yay.
All right. So, first up in initiative order is Coby. Is Shaighleigh. What is she going to do here?
What is Shaighleigh going to? Shaighleigh's immediately going to cast invisibility on herself. Shaighleigh's not going to attack first.
All right, so you cast invisibility. Is that your turn?
Yeah. Wait, can I can move too though,
Yes.
right? So Shaighleigh's going to cast invisibility on herself and move to like the opposite side of where she was. Just like on the other side of the little middle centrifuge thing.
All right. Okay, and then next up is Mr. Ironside.
Oh, I'm scared.
Don't worry, it's not as scary as a normal fire elemental.
It's just a baby.
It's just a baby.
You're going to be killing a baby.
Yeah, killing children. The Anakin special.
I will attack.
Okay, what weapon are you attacking with?
I will do sickles.
Sickle?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll for me. So go ahead and roll your d20.
22.
22, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll the damage for me. Ooh.
Dang.
So that is a
Max
total of 6 damage.
Most efficient. Most efficient player on
Oh, yeah,
the team.
A little slow, but
Gets the
Got it.
job done.
Good job done. Okay, now it is the fire elemental's turn, and he is not very happy that this big minotaur walked in and hit him. So he is going to attempt to grab you with his flame arms. So that is a 17. I'm checking against your AC, your armor class, up at the top.
12.
Okay, so he hits. He is going to deal a total of 4 damage.
Sadness.
Sorrows.
Sorrow. Okay, and now we go to Will.
I'm gonna hit it with my dragon sword.
Your dragon
You
sword?
immediately use the dragon slaying sword.
Well, you're not going to get any bonuses. Well, I don't think you're getting bonuses against him specifically. Does it give you any regular bonuses?
Regular bow +1. Oh, you're right. I don't even know how much damage this does because I get a +1.
Well,
but
I
it
mean, it's
doesn't
for killing
show base
dragons.
damage.
Yeah. So it is a scimitar, or at least a scimitar adjacent.
Okay.
So just whatever you roll for that scimitar, just add 1 to
Just
your
one? Okay.
attack and damage rolls.
Sweet. Okay. To hit, I got a 11.
11. That is a miss. Now you do have 2 scimitars, so that you can roll with your second one. This one does not get any bonuses except for damage.
Okay. We'll add my ability. Oh, to the second damage roll.
To the
okay.
damage roll.
To hit, that's like a 24. It is a 24. Sorry.
No, you don't get any bonuses to this one.
Oh,
So it's
no,
just what
no
you roll.
attack bonus 19.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, 19. That is a hit though. Regardless.
Sick.
So then now you will roll your damage, and then this one will get your bonus.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that.
1d6. 2 plus 3 plus ability modifier.
So just the +3. So that will be
Okay.
5 damage. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this fire elemental is it looks like the aura is starting to weaken around him. The fire is starting to fade a little bit, and we go back up the top to Shaighleigh.
Shaighleigh is, in true wizard fashion, going to cast Eldritch Blast. And I roll a d20 to see if it hits.
Yes.
It's a nat 1.
A nat 1.
No, Shaighleigh, she's invisible.
Oh dear. So Shaighleigh can't see her hands, and so she just vaguely gestures out, and doesn't know where she's aiming, and it just careens off and just smacks into a pipe that bursts and starts spouting steam.
Is it hitting? Is the steam hitting her?
No, that would melt her face off. Back to
she's-
Mr. Ironhide.
Come on.
Attack.
All right, roll it.
Okay. 12.
12 total.
We're doing strength.
It's the attack bonus on your attacks and equipment.
Oh, +4.
Plus 4.
16.
16, that is a hit. Roll for damage. Another damage.
You're doing the best
no.
out of all of us.
Mr. A 6, full damage. That is just... She is the only one doing anything.
It's okay.
I'm a fighter, not
I'll
a fighter.
save us.
Oh, man.
We're gonna see the dragon. What was that laugh?
I just don't know why you're so excited to see a dragon. And now it is the fire elemental's turn. This time he is going to turn and attack Chip. Going to attempt to grab him by the throat, which isn't very hard to reach since he's a halfling. That is going to be a 16.
That is my armor class.
That is your armor class.
Does that hit?
I believe that hits, yes. Dealing a total of 6 damage. All right, and then now is your turn.
I'm going to hit him with my dragon
Well,
sword.
we'll see if you hit him with your dragon
Again.
sword. You're going to attempt to hit him with your dragon
I'm
sword.
going to attempt. All right.
Come on,
That's
Chip.
an 18.
18, that is a hit.
All right. Damage.
D6, so you will get the bonus plus an additional 1.
8 damage.
8 damage, nice. This thing is now looking significantly weakened. It is about half of the stature that it was before. Going back to Shaighleigh.
Shaighleigh is going to... and then she's going to cast Eldritch Blast again.
All right.
Come on, Shaighleigh. She rolled a 2.
Shaighleigh is not doing anything this
Put
fight.
in your work.
Okay, going back to Mr. Ironhide.
Just no fancy language. Just misses.
Shakes my head at Shaighleigh.
I totally had him if he didn't move.
It has not moved at all.
I am going to attack.
Wow. Okay,
Attack
Go for it.
again.
see if you can keep putting Shaighleigh to shame. Oh, nope. That 2? All right. That is a miss. Mr. Ironhide's first miss.
You're not doing so good either.
And now it is the Fire Elemental's turn.
I'm carrying the team.
And it is going to strike at Chip again.
Is Chip gonna die?
Ooh, that's a crit.
Is Chip gonna die?
I hope not.
Fine. I have
He
the
has-
will
he has
of
30
a
hit
slightly
points.
stronger man.
That is going to be a total of 11 damage.
Oof.
So he really gets his hands around you.
You okay over there,
So,
friend?
achoo, achoo.
I'm fine.
Shayleigh's gonna yell again over to Ironhide. Remember what I talked about.
He's part of the team.
It is now your turn, Chip, to try to put the hurt back on the fire elemental.
I'm gonna attempt to hit it with my dragon sword.
Woo!
Dragon sword.
Ah, 17, 23.
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
Damage is 8.
8 damage again.
You go, Chip.
Ah.
So this thing is very much not having a good time right now.
Can I hit it with my other scimitar?
And at the end of this round, a few more things appear. You hear some
Oh no.
sort of chirpish growling from above you, and from all the sort of machinery above you flies 3 smoke mephits. These seem to be sort of gremlin-like creatures made entirely out of smoke. And they swing down from the ceiling and they join the fight.
Oh no, this is getting bad.
Okay, these things aren't super scary. They're pretty small. In fact,
But there's a lot of. You said 3?
3 of them.
Shayleigh sees these fight and goes, "Okay, maybe you're right, Mr. Ironhide. Maybe we do need him."
Back at the top of the order with Shaighleigh.
Shayleigh sees these 3 things flying and goes, whatever. And he's going to cast Arms of Hadar, and that's my second spell slot
Okay.
as a wizard.
Well, make sure you're marking those off.
Yeah, I have no more left after this, right?
Yeah.
So, I invoke the power of Hadar, the dark hunger. Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Within 10 feet. Let's see. So that will get...
Is that getting everyone?
No. The room isn't that big.
I know.
Oh, sorry. The room isn't that small.
Yeah.
Wrong descriptor. Okay, I will say that snags 2 of the mephits.
Okay.
Okay, and they make a strength saving throw. What is the spell save DC? It should be on the back of your character sheet.
On the back of my sheet, over here,
Yes, the spell save DC.
13.
13. So they're trying to beat a 13.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a -2 to their strength. So that is a roll to 2, so that is a 0. So he does not succeed. That is a 17 total. So 1 succeeds, 1 fails. So what happens?
The one that fails takes 2d6 necrotic damage and can't make reactions until its next turn.
Okay.
And then the one that succeeds just takes half damage.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that damage for me.
It is, what is it?
2d6, you said?
Yeah, 2d6 necrotics.
Extra.
That's a 2 and a 6 for the one, so that's 8.
Okay, so that one takes 8 full damage.
And the other one will take half of this, which is 10, so 5.
Okay.
And can Shaighleigh still move, or
Yeah.
after that, Shaighleigh's going to move?
The one that succeeded will still be able to make an attack
Oh,
opportunity.
because he's
on
right
you.
next to me.
Yeah.
Okay, Shaighleigh will not move then.
All right. Then it is Mr. Ironhide's turn.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do my spells affect everybody?
It depends on the spell. It should give you a radius or who it affects on the spell description.
Oh, that is everyone. I will not be using a spell. Could I do this?
Transform into an animal?
An animal.
Yes. Oh yeah, you use your action. So that does take your action for the turn. And what are you turning into?
A panther.
All right, so for your action this turn, you wild shape into a panther. And so now you have that many hit points. And once that pool runs out, you just revert back to being a minotaur.
Okay.
All right, then moving on, we now have the first method. This one is going to try to attack Shaighleigh. That is going to be a 16.
That hits. I'm at
Okay.
13 armor class.
You're going to take a total of 5 damage.
Okay. That's what she says. That's all she said.
And then we move on to the fire elemental, and it is going to attempt to attack Chip again. That is going to be a 17,
That hits.
and it is going to deal 7 damage.
Yikes. I'm not looking too hot.
No, you're looking very hot right now, and that's the issue.
You're actually on fire. Literally.
All right. And then we move on to your turn, Chip.
Sick. First, I'm going to use my bonus action, Second Wind, to heal, hopefully.
Okay.
That's not the right one.
D10, right?
D10.
Yep.
8 plus. So I heal 11 HP.
All right. Very good.
And then I'm going to hit it with my dragon sword.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, dragon sword.
great. Okay. That's a 10 to hit.
10. That is a miss.
Oh.
I will humbly end my turn.
All right. Excellent.
How humble, how demure, and so mindful.
And then it is
It was
another
very
method's turn.
cutesy.
This one is going to go and try to swipe at the new panther that's in the building.
No.
That is going to be a total of 20, so an unnatural 20.
Oh. Okay. That hits you, I think.
Me.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is going to deal 6 damage. And so that is going to go into your panther health pool, not your regular health pool.
That one.
7.
7 health as a panther?
7 health.
Dang, that's going to be a very short-lived and then this is the final method is going to try to swipe at Shaighleigh. That is a 14.
Yeah, it just hits.
Deals 4 damage.
Okay.
All right, back to the top to Shaighleigh.
We're being walloped, guys. I used both my spell slots already. As a
Yes.
wizard. If it's not clear already, I'm lying. What do I have? Okay, I only have the 2 cantrips. So, and how much health does Chip have left?
I got 17.
Okay, you'll survive another turn. You're fine.
Yeah. I have
Fine.
methods of healing.
Shaighleigh will just again, and there's how many? There's just the one closer to me?
There's 2 right now.
2 close to me.
Keep in
right
mind,
now.
they are in melee range, so you get disadvantage on ranged attacks.
Well, only on ranged attacks?
Yes.
Okay, so I have to hit them close with something.
Yeah, which I believe Shocking Grasp is melee.
But oh, that is a cantrip.
Yes.
Okay, I think I will use Shocking Grasp.
All right.
So I will use Shocking Grasp.
Grab him.
I'm gonna grab him
When I get my hands
when I get
on
my
you.
hands on you. So when lightning springs from your hand to deliver a shock to creature you try to touch, make a melee spell attack against the target. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal. It's not.
Which it is not.
9. Does that get any pluses?
Yeah, your spell attack modifier.
My spell attack modifier, which
Which is on the back.
Oh, I have not been adding that to
It
anything.
wouldn't have helped earlier.
It was like a 2 and a 3.
Yeah.
So this is a 14.
A 14?
Mm-hmm. Because I have a +5.
That hits.
Okay, and since it hits, the target takes 1d8 lightning damage. This is the d8.
I believe so, yes.
And it can't take reactions until its next turn.
All right.
Wait, it increases by 1. Okay, it doesn't increase until 5th level. Okay.
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
This is so minimal.
Moving on now to Mr. Ironhide in his panther form.
I'm going to bite.
Bite who?
Fire sprout. I'm gonna bite it.
You're gonna bite fire.
Arr.
Yes.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Show him what for. What'd you roll? Oh.
What is it?
4.
4.
I mean, you
Plus-
showed him an A for, just not what for.
Is that good? +4.
That'll be a total of 8,
So you got an 8 instead.
8.
which is a miss.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, okay, now it is moving on to a method. This one, I believe, is one of the ones that is on Shaighleigh.
Come on, guys. Get it together.
Yeah, it's gonna try to bite you. Ooh, that is a 7 total.
That's a miss.
Thank goodness for you.
Yippee.
Yippee! All right, now moving on to the fire elemental. It is going to attempt to grab Mr. Ironhide. That is a natural 1.
Yeah.
Now it is Chip's turn.
All right, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I
Oh no!
think I'm gonna hit it with my sword this time.
Instead of the dragon sword?
Nope, still the dragon
Oh,
sword.
okay.
Oof, that's 24.
24. That is a hit.
Why are you acting like that was a bad one?
I know.
Ooh,
I was
that's
just
only
doing,
a
sorry, I was
24.
doing the math in my head.
He rolled. It's like, ooh, math. Oh.
I hate when they go above 20. Ooh,
Shaighleigh hates when they
so
go
hard to
above
be
3.
me, guys.
Your dad.
That right. Can I not roll a d20 for my damage?
No, unfortunately not.
DM, please. That is 10 damage.
10 damage.
Nice.
All right, it is really hurting now.
It's still up?
It's like sort of flickering now.
Is it on like
I'm
1?
gonna use my bonus. Is there a limit to my second wind? It doesn't say that there is.
You can only use it once per short rest.
Okay, thank you.
You do still have your bonus action to make another attack with your secondary. So
let's
this
do
one doesn't.
it.
This one doesn't get any bonuses though.
No bonus.
except for the damage.
Now one.
Ooh, natural 1. Okay, nothing. Now we're moving on to.
Oh wait, when I roll a 1 on an attack roll, I
yeah.
re-roll.
Yeah, halfling.
Yes.
Luckiness.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. I forgot to
him.
do that the first time.
Get him.
I didn't get that far yet. 7.
That's a miss.
So Shaighleigh just watched him miss like 3 separate
Yeah.
attacks.
I'm gonna pull
You miss
Shaighleigh
100% of the
aside.
shots
What are you
you
gonna
don't
tell-
take.
As a panther?
Maybe you. Oh. I forgot.
Just look at Shaighleigh.
We're
and
like,
just,
we know. We look at each other like,
Oh yeah, just glance over.
I'm telling you.
All
Also,
right.
Shaighleigh's also missed too.
This method is on Shaighleigh and is going to move over to Mr. Ironhide.
Can I hit him?
Yes,
Because
you make
he's
an attack of opportunity.
I will. Do I just use what can I use on an attack of opportunity?
I believe that that has to be a melee weapon.
It has to be. So Shaileigh's gonna pull out her little dagger. Yeah, her dagger. That is again I have 14.
14 is a hit.
Okay, so it's a 1d4 plus 2. 6. 6 damage.
Okay, I'm going to say that kills the mephit. You stab into it, and it disappears into a puff of smoke. But when it does,
Oh, do they explode when they die?
yes, but it just explodes into a cloud of smoke. So just that space that it is in is heavily obscured now.
So
just in that 5-foot square that it was in.
So is it like I'm in that and I can't see around
No,
or I can't see
where
past it?
it was, not where you are.
So I just can't see past that?
Yes.
Okay, she's like, but Shaighleigh's still going to get really grossed out and scared. She's going to go, ew! Ew!
All right, now for the final method. This one, I believe, is the one that's on Will. That is going to be a 17.
That hits.
That is going to be 4 damage.
Dope.
Okay, back up to the top of Shaighleigh.
Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so there's 2 methods and the sprite left?
Yes.
The sprout. Shaighleigh's going to try to cast an Eldritch Blast again on the sprout.
Okay, and he is within 5 feet of you, so you do get disadvantage.
Oh, he is? I thought he was further. Then maybe I won't. Maybe I'll go with Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery?
Or is that also ranged and gets disadvantage?
It's not an attack roll, so it doesn't count for disadvantage. Because you force him to make a saving throw is how it works.
Oh, okay.
So that would trigger disadvantage.
Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Shaighleigh's gonna take out her spear.
Ooh.
No, her crossbow.
That will have the same result because that is a ranged attack.
What am I thinking? I'm just as smart as Shaighleigh is, guys. Shaighleigh's gonna take out her spear. Come on. 13 plus 2, 15.
15?
Yeah.
That is a hit.
Nice, and it's a D6. It says /8. 1d6 /8.
So D6 is if you're holding it in one hand, D8 is if you're holding it in 2.
She's definitely holding it in 2 hands. Do I get to say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't be doing anything else with your hands right now.
Yeah. Come on. Hit him hard. Oh, it fell. 4. That's just a 4. There's no pluses.
Just a 4?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
Is the sprout still kicking?
You didn't target the sprout.
I thought I did target the
No,
sprout.
you aren't within melee range of it.
I was trying to target
I put that
the
on the
sprout
method.
at all. Whatever, the method can take it.
Yeah.
He can suck it.
I
I mean, he can deal with it is what I meant to say.
All right, Mr. Ironhide, Mr. Panther.
The sprout's so low.
It is very
Okay.
low.
Bite him.
It
I'm
is very
going
low.
to bite.
Get him. Get him. Roll for it.
That gets a +4.
Dang, you that's a 3. Total of 7. You gotta roll better, Mr. Iron. You gotta roll better, Herminia.
Guys, come on.
I was doing good at first.
You're all bark, no bite.
I don't know what happened.
Not
Panther.
a single bite.
No bites.
All right, well, Fire Sprout's turn. He's gonna try to strangle the panther with its fire hands.
Oh, I'm
That went,
scared.
that went underneath the control
Oh
panel.
no.
That is a total of 17 to hit. Going to be a total of 5 damage.
Ooh. Okay.
So onto your panther health.
So you were at 7 last, so I think
Oh.
yeah.
You're at one
Still
panther,
kicking as a
panther
panther.
health.
You still have one more bite left in you.
Jeez.
Now it is Chip's turn. What are you gonna do,
Dope.
Chip?
I'm gonna hit the fire thing with, wait for it, my dragon sword.
Whoa!
That's 14.
That's a hit.
Yes.
Take it out.
Okay.
Get him! Get him!
8 damage.
8 damage. You swing your dragon sword through the fire sprout yet again, and this time, as it slashes through, the fire dissipates. The fire sprout is now dead.
I say, "You're fired," and then I grin at the panther.
Don't smile back, please.
Okay, sorry, I should have clarified. So my second wind, is that one also per short rest?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Am I in melee range of the sprout? Or
The other
so I
method?
just killed, sorry,
No.
that.
Well, I think yes. Oh, yes, I believe one of the methods is in range of you.
Okay,
So we have 2 methods left.
2 methods. I'd like to hit that one with my bonus
You can certainly
attack.
try.
You can certainly try.
I'd like to. I'm going to. Nat 1! Oh, my saving grace. How have I gotten 3 nat 1s in an hour and 10 minutes?
Wait.
That's crazy.
Your saving grace.
14.
His halfling luck. If he rolls a 1, he rerolls it. 14?
Yeah.
Oh, is it
That
anyone?
is a hit.
Anytime?
Yeah,
That's
pretty much.
nice.
Yeah, well, anyone on a d20, you reroll. Okay, damage, and this one does get your
It
bonus.
does. Oh, sweet. Okay, that is 9 damage.
9 damage.
Nice. Take him out.
You just swing through this method and just starts coughing up smoke. All right. Now it is that method's turn, and it is going to attempt to swing back at you. Some of these methods might technically be switching, but they're back to back anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's going to be a 17.
That hits.
That's going to be 3 damage.
Ooh.
Minimum damage.
I don't know. That's the one that did it, though. The others I was fine with. That one hurt. Spiritually.
Yeah, you inhaled his smoke, and now...
Oh, I have secondhand smoke. Oh, this is terrible.
Getting injured on the job.
Final one.
Can I fall to the ground
Yeah.
coughing, going, workers' comp! Workers' comp!
Does this company offer workman's comp?
Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to give you any workman's comp. They don't really have insurance. Final method. This one is going to attempt to claw at Shaighleigh. Ooh, that's going to be a total of 22.
Yeah, that hits.
That's going to be a total of 5 damage.
Okay. Whatever. Thirsty or something?
Yeah, we're in a fort right now. I'm parched. Okay, now it is Shaighleigh's turn.
Hold on a second.
I'm holding on.
I'm very slow at math, even with numbers.
Even with numbers? That's all math is with numbers.
I keep not thinking about it and just keep making jokes.
Very Shaighleigh.
Okay. A lot lower than I want to be. Okay, Shaighleigh's turn. And the thing's still too close for me to use a long-range spell, right?
Yes, it is still within melee range.
So she's just going to go again with the spear.
Okay.
She misses.
Oh my goodness.
This team's getting nothing done. Wait, what is their hit? Well, I can't know that. It's technically a 4, but I...
A 4?
Yeah,
That's a
that
miss.
misses.
That's a miss.
So,
All right, Mr. Ironhide.
finish this off, please.
Okay. Wait, what do we have left?
Just one.
Two of the methods.
2?
Yeah.
2? Okay. I am going to either bite or claw. That's all I got. I'm going to claw.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
That one also good. Yeah. I think it's a +4 as well.
So
Plus
what is it
4.
total?
Yeah.
20.
20. All right, go ahead and roll for damage.
Damage.
It says it's 1d4.
Ooh. Plus?
2.
So
6.
Total of 6. All right. It starts coughing in, belching out more smoke, but it's still not quite dead yet.
Gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Not quite. And now with the fire elemental dead, it is now to Chip. So now you guys are all in a row.
Use the dragon sword.
Come on, Chad.
I'm gonna hit it with my dragon sword. Maybe. 11.
11. It's a miss.
I'm gonna hit it with my other sword.
Well,
Potentially.
potentially.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but that doesn't
9.
get bonus,
So just a 9?
9.
That's a miss. Method turn. This one is attacking Will. That nat 1, it misses. It's too busy coughing right now.
Yay.
Woo! Now this one's gonna attack Shaighleigh.
Well,
That is going to be a 17.
That hits.
How much health are you at?
7.
7.
No.
That is going to be 3 damage.
How many health did you start with?
21.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
I just kept getting hit.
That's fair.
All right, well, Shaighleigh, it's your turn. Now see if you can get some revenge.
You're rude. And Shaileigh's again going to take her spear. Thing. She's not to be fighting in melee range, but she doesn't want to run away from this thing. 16. 16 plus 2, so 18.
Hit.
Yippee! And what is it? A D8. Is it this one? Yeah.
Yes.
5 damage.
5 damage. All right. Spirit, but it yet lives.
Oh, just die already.
Herminia. Mr. Ironside. Mr. Ironhide.
I'm going to bite.
All right, go for it.
Okay.
Such a
10.
That's a miss. All right, Chip.
I'm gonna hit it with my big sword.
It's not that big.
With my normal size sword. That is a 17.
17. That is a hit.
Sweet.
Roll for damage.
We love those.
we love
That
hits.
is 7 damage.
7 damage.
He's
and
dead.
this time, when you swing through him, he doesn't cough. He just dies and explodes in a cloud of smoke.
The ultimate cough.
The ultimate cough. He just and just explodes.
Am I close enough to the other one to get within melee distance?
Yeah,
Okay.
you still have 25 feet of movement.
Okay, sweet. I'll use my
Ooh, yes.
bonus attack.
Please
on
save
that one.
Shaighleigh.
And
That's an
this.
11 to
That's
hit.
a miss.
Oh. Shaighleigh can't go down, guys.
Oh, no.
Well, we're about to see. That's a total of 8.
Miss.
Yeah, all right, Shaighleigh.
Okay, Shaighleigh
Oh,
is
no.
going to go for the spear again. And she misses.
There's a reason Shaighleigh went to wizard school.
Yeah,
As-
guys.
actually,
There's a reason Shaighleigh should not be.
She never went to wizard school. She doesn't have a degree.
She totally does.
All right, Herminia. Mr. Ironhide.
Going to claw.
Ooh, mixing it up.
20.
20. That's a hit. Roll for damage.
Yes. 5.
5. Congratulations. You swing through this method,
Yay!
and it disappears into a puff of smoke too.
He's dead.
Huzzah!
And now, as all of these are dead, as the smoke begins to dissipate, the forge also slowly starts to fizzle away and die down.
So nothing's running anymore.
Not in this forge. Congratulations.
This forge. Oh no.
They're dead.
They're dead.
Okay, guys, we need to talk about that dumpster fire of a fight that was. I felt like I did
Fire.
all the work. Shaileigh's at, mind you, Shaileigh's at 4 hit points, so she's bent over. You guys need to put in more work next time.
Again, I glare.
I didn't see you do much. You tried to bite fire a lot of times.
That's what they say, isn't it? Fight
I
fire
think-
with fire.
I think
Fire
we
with
need-
fire.
I think they do say that, but I don't think they mean that literally, Chip. I think they mean I don't know what they mean, but I think we should rest. I think we should sit down a minute. Haley would like to do a short rest, please.
All right. Yeah, I think
concur.
everybody's in agreement with that.
Do we?
Okay.
How much do we heal off of a short rest?
So look at your hit dice.
My-
That is underneath your hit points. Each of you should have a total of 3 of each of your hit dice, and you spend as
Oh.
many of those as you want, and you roll those together.
Oh, so I have 3, and it says a D8, so I can roll 3 D8s.
Up to 3d8. You don't have to roll all of them at the same time. You can roll one, say I'm roll another, and just go through.
I think I'll roll 2, so I'll have
Okay.
1 left.
So that those are 3 to use during the short rest.
during your short
Do
rest.
they replenish? at
They
the long
replenish on a
rest?
long rest. Yes.
There's 1 for now.
Okay, that's a 6. Get my calculator out.
Yeah, break out those calculators, boys.
I'm safe right now.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're fine.
Oh yeah,
Just-
because it was all
you're
your
just chilling.
panther health.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just chilling.
I'm good.
All right.
Hold on. So
I think, should I risk it? Should I don't know.
I mean, how much health do you have right now? Are you
20.
you're still at full? You can use a hit die. You can use just one hit die if you want to,
Okay.
just to get yourself back up to full.
Is it this one?
What is your hit die?
8.
8. So you roll a d8. That is that one. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's a full 8. Wonderful.
Shaighleigh's also going to after the short rest use her fiendish vigor. Lets me cast false life first level without a spell slot.
All wizards can do.
All wizards can do that.
All right.
And
And so that guarantees temporary hit points, right?
yeah, it's bolstering yourself with a necrotic, whatever. You gain 1d4 plus 4.
Okay.
So that was a 1. So it's 5, but it's still nice because now I'm at, what was that? That was 5 extra.
How do I get out of being a panther now?
You can just revert as
I
an
want
action.
to revert.
Okay. So now you're back,
Back
to
to
being
normal.
Mr. Ironhide.
I'm Mr. Ironhide.
Mr. Ironhide, where were you? The craziest thing just happened.
Wait, I
This
forgot about
panther
my
just
thing.
came there and started biting these things.
Well, it tried.
Okay, wait. And what is the whole point of my vessel? I just get to jump into it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I should have invited everyone into the vessel. But we'll do that later. Okay.
All right. Okay. So how many hit points is everybody up to now?
I'm at 13 with 5 temporary.
Okay.
28.
8,
22.
2. All right. Okay. Are you guys ready to press onward?
Yeah. Shaighleigh's gonna try to give a little speech real quick.
All right.
Okay, everyone. I know I might have been a little mean earlier, but in my defense, that hurt a lot. And I really think we need to focus our plan of attack next time because we can't get jumped like that again.
You're right. We must do the jumping.
Yes.
I jump up and down
Exactly.
a little bit.
No.
Put myself up.
No, Chip. Chip, stop moving. Thank you. I just think we should be more prepared because I was thinking about it. I noticed how after we killed those things, everything died down again. Like, stuff stopped glowing.
So maybe they had something to do with it.
Who's they?
Them.
The things we just killed?
Yes.
Probably. Chip.
I saw something
I'm gonna
fishy
stop
going on
talking
here.
directly to Chip, actually. So, Mr. Ironhide, what do you think we should do? It's okay if it's not a good idea. We all have bad ideas.
We should find the dragon.
I forgot there was a dragon. Okay, what else is in this room?
Nothing of immediate interest.
No doors?
There is a door to the north.
Shaighleigh's gonna press onwards to the door to the north and gently open it.
All right.
Oh, Shaighleigh also has some potions. I have 2.
All right, 2 healing potions.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one as well. 2d4 plus 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's nice. So now I'm at 19. I feel a lot better. Okay. Anyways, she's opened the door to the north.
All right. How did that healing potion taste? How did Shaighleigh feel about chugging that down?
It's really bitter. Guys, that was my only one. Shaighleigh absolutely has 2, but she's lying. Do I have to make a check to lie to them?
If you want to.
I don't.
Okay. All right. So you move on to the northern door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you find yourself in a very large sort of warehouse style thing. It looks like a sort of raw material source. There's a bunch of raw iron, a bunch of fuel for the forge, a bunch of charcoal, just in stacks. But it doesn't look like there's anything else of immediate notice in here. There is a door to your right. This looks like a sort of garage door that would lead outside. A door to your left and a door in forward of you to the north. So there's a door in every direction, a door in every wall.
Okay.
North, south, east, west. Although you came from the south, so.
And the one to the right looks like it goes outside.
Yes.
Did we see anything outside when we were out there? Or did we just see the yard?
You did see what looked like a couple shipping yards outside.
And they
So this
said there was
presumably leads to one of those.
Guys, I'm starting to think there's not a dragon here. How come we haven't found anything yet?
Maybe they just saw that fire spirit and got a little jumpy.
You know what? They probably were just big scaredy cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sit in their comfy little homes.
Yeah, the HOA.
The
Yeah.
HOV.
Stupid hoa.
Shaighleigh's again gonna lead the charge, and she goes, "Okay, I'm gonna go again north. Just keep going straight through the room."
So you open the door and walk inside, and this looks like another much larger forge.
Shaighleigh's gonna close the door. Like, guys, I think we should head there last. It's a lot bigger and scarier looking than last room.
I think we need to keep moving.
But big scary could mean big scary dragon. And I walk to the door.
All right. You walk through the door into this large forge. It's so large that it doesn't look like the actual sort of forge works are inside of this room. It is mostly just the sort of end process where the heat is being fed into this room. It stretches for a while. As you enter, you do feel just a wave of heat. Everybody, give me a Constitution saving throw right now.
And that's the okay.
Yes, that's in your saving throws column above your skills.
Shoot, Shaighleigh got a 7.
7.
22.
22.
16.
16. So you two successfully steel yourselves against the heat. Shaighleigh, however, immediately just feels it drain her, and you now have 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, what is that?
Which means you have disadvantage on all saving throws, ability checks, and attack rolls.
Where do I write that at?
Just make a note of it. You have exhaustion.
And it does what again?
You have disadvantage. Let me find the exact
On
rules real quick.
Saving throws? Is it? Does anyone else find it really hot in here? Or is it just me?
Temperature.
Why do we talk to you, Chip?
I'm a fun guy.
Yeah, you're really fun.
Thank you. You are my best friend.
No.
You humble yourself. You are.
No.
You are.
No.
You are.
I
You
would
are.
not hang out with you outside of these circumstances.
I love our witty banter.
I don't. Talk to him. I need to. What have we learned?
I think I've almost found it. It keeps jumping around.
Come on, we're filling the space.
We need the
I know.
plane.
I appreciate it.
We need the plate assembler.
Progress.
We didn't even know. There was 3 things we're told to look for. We get sent to an HOA, start trash talking the HOA in front of them, get sent to kill a dragon.
Almost lose to
Almost
like 1
lose.
fire spirit.
Give the rules for exhaustion. I don't know. I'm still looking this up instead of just going with the ruling that I had earlier because I'm like 80% sure it's right.
Yeah, just go with what you want.
Aha, I think I finally found it. Exhaustion, yeah. Disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh, how do I get rid of it?
By long resting.
No. Do I have anything? I don't think so.
And so as you guys go deeper into this great forge room, against the corner on one of the walls, you see a great red shape above a giant pile of shining objects. And on that shining pile of objects, you do see what you think has been described to you as a planar assembler.
Oh, guys, I think that's the plane assembler. Guys, this is a drag. Guys, but there's also a really big and scary thing right there, and I think we should just like not start a fight with it.
The dragon!
You see this big red shape stir, and it slowly rises up on all 4 of its limbs and spreads out its wings. It doesn't look to be, I mean, all of you guys experience with dragons. It doesn't look to be a full-sized dragon, but it is still a dragon. And it opens its yellow eyes, and it looks at you, and it's silent for a moment, before it says, "Well, it looks like you 3 have entered my home. What exactly is it that brings you here?"
We represent the HOA.
As you say that, his back flares and his wings spread out, and he says, "The HOA, those wretched suburbanites."
Oh my gosh, you hate them too? I hate them too. Don't listen to him.
Oh, did I say
hate
represent?
the HOA.
I mean, we really hate.
They call us dirty adventurers.
This is true.
He looks at you for a little while longer, and he says, "You still have not said why you're inside of my home."
We came for your treasure.
No, don't say it like that. Oh my gosh, can you give us like a second to talk to each other real quick? Thanks. Shaighleigh's not gonna wait for him. Shaighleigh's just gonna talk to the other two and go, "You guys need to get it together, I swear." Like you guys keep saying, like he was sleeping and you just decided to talk really loud. And you said that you always say bad things. You always say dumb things, but I need you guys to, we need to get on the same game plan right now. Like, okay, we hate the HOA, and we're not here to steal his treasure. We're here to barter for goods, maybe. Yeah, we're here to barter for goods. Repeat it back to me.
We're here to barter for goods.
Okay, you?
We're here for the goods.
No. No, you know what? You just stay quiet like you usually do. And you just try not to say anything. Let me do all the talking. Okay, hey.
He just continues to look at you.
So
And he says, "My hearing is quite superb."
We're here to barter for goods.
yes. That's what we're here for. That big thing on top of it. We came for that because it was originally ours, you see, and we're just trying to, like, you know, our boss wants it back, and we're trying not to get fired, you see, and we just want it back.
Fire,
No,
you say.
no.
And he
No.
just kind of laughs for a little bit.
Stop laughing, please.
I don't get it.
Shaighleigh's visibly sweating even more.
He kind of takes a step off his treasure hoard and takes a step forward towards you. Hold on. Look at my notes. He says, "My name is Carcintheril Terazrax, but most mortals with less sophisticated tongues simply call me Emberfang."
Yeah, that name is too hard to pronounce.
I'll call you David.
Guys.
He says, "If you want a piece from my treasure hoard, we can certainly make a deal. You see, I have ran into issues with that wretched HOA recently. One of them, it seems, snuck into the forge and stole a clutch of eggs from me. You see, it is every dragon's duty to rear their replacements into the
They're
world.
kidnappers?
I hear that,
And they
sister.
stole my eggs, likely for either to sell them or to some exotic pets. You know how much those suburbanites love those
Absolutely
exotic pets.
Preach. Shaighleigh totally lived in a suburb growing up. The D&D equivalent of a suburb.
And he continues and says, "If you bring the 5 eggs back to me, then you can have any pick from my treasure hoard. Now, I do understand that sometimes things happen. I only need at least 3 of them. But keep in mind, I will know if you lie about what happened to the eggs, in case they've already gotten rid of some of them."
Okay, this is the deal. Guys, we should take this deal. I'm going to say, yes, deal.
Excellent. And he slinks back over to his treasure pile and lays back on it.
Could you, like, there was a lot of HOA members. Could you, like, I don't know, maybe, like, do you, like, know of a good way to deal with that? Or...
If I knew who it was, they wouldn't be alive right now, and I'd
I
already
got
have
you.
the eggs back.
Okay. Like, and they, like, stole them in the night? You didn't, like, get any descriptors or anything?
leave.
Okay, guys, let's
now
go.
before I
Okay,
lose
guys.
my patience.
Guys, we've got our plan. We know what we need to do. Lovely talking to you, Mr.
Goodbye, Kevin.
Kevin. Lovely to meet you, Kevin. Guys, let's go.
All right. So, what is your guys' plan going forward?
Shaighleigh thinks we should absolutely go and take the eggs back.
I think
That's
we
going to be
should slaughter
so
the
much
HOA.
easier.
The HOA.
Yeah, let's destroy them.
I don't want to kill all the members of the HOA. Maybe the one who called us dirty adventurers. Shaighleigh's fine with, I don't know, them kind of slipping away. But we can't get caught. On the way back, Shaighleigh's going to be talking to them. Okay, guys, we can't just, like, kill them all. Because there's, like, a lot of them, remember? And that dude said his family was, like, he comes from a long line of dragon killers. Like, I'm sure he lied and, like, he knows what he's doing. And he's going to probably fight really well. So we just need to think this one through, both of you. And we're not going to fight. At least right away.
All right.
Guys got it?
Got it.
No fighting.
Great.
Sometimes you have to no fight so that later you can a lot fight.
So maybe we should just do a long rest anyways. Because we aren't in another fight. Or
Right.
should we just go straight to the house?
Well, as you guys are traveling back, I think this is a good time to split the adventure in half. We will call the session there.
I see.
Thank you all for joining me today for this session of Dungeons and Dragons. We will pick up next time, figuring out what to do about the egg situation. We'll just go through one last time. I am Grayson.
I am a Coby.
I am Will.
I'm Herminia.
And this has been the Studio 76's Dungeons and Dragons podcast. Good night.
Good night. Bye.